And Eibar, and of course their coach Jose Luis Mendilibar, changing
good strength and a good run.
And there's a glorious ball inside the defence, and Sergio Enrich draws a great save from Ter Stegen.
He hadn't played in Spain. No one really knew what to expect of him in this league, but I think he's been fantastic.
Just seeing the replay there of Sergio Enrich's chance, just a hint that he may have been half a body width in front of Gerard Piqué, but nevertheless Ter Stegen with that.
We saw Paulinho and Suarez both come on, but it was interesting that he didn't actually make it.
Semedo now looking for options, and that's a good one too with Iniesta, but the tackle there from Galvez, and he's given a penalty, the referee. Macedo down in the area, Alex Galvez. So Lionel Messi with a chance for his 6th league goal of the season, clips it up and beyond the dive of Dimitrovic. Made it look so easy, and it's 1-0 to the home side.
Well, he barely needed a run up there, Leo Messi, barely needed a back lift either. Just flicked the ball into the top corner and there was no stopping it. It was so precise from the Argentine. A stunning finish. Sampaoli's probably right, and who's this Messi? I better call him up for the next Argentina game.
So 8 goals in all competitions.
What about that? He just clips it into the back of the net.
As Dimitrovic dived underneath it, maybe if he hadn't dived forward, you can see he dives forward, which actually gives him less lift, but nevertheless De La Feu lines it back up for Messi. Thinks about the shot, but in the end Dimitrovic reading the flight of the ball. There's a very experienced bench for Barca tonight. We see a replay of Messi's attempts to catch the keeper out. That man you just saw, of course, Luis Suarez.
From that angle to get the ball up and over the defence, very, very difficult. Just too much on it in the end.
Another opportunity for Messi, palmed away this time by Dimitrovic. It was De La Feu supplying the Argentinian. There, filming proceedings, and there's a goal. It's Paulinho again. Denis Suarez with the curling corner, and Paulinho arriving late and guiding the ball into the far corner. 2 goals in 2 games for the Brazilian, and he really is fitting in here.
Well, it's what we were saying earlier, Lucas. He brings something different to this side. How many Barca midfielders have scored headed goals like that from corners in the last few years? Xavi certainly wouldn't have done. Certainly you don't see Iniesta, you barely see Busquets. And the crowd now singing the name of the Brazilian Paulinho. He may not be a superstar signing, but he brings something different to this side. He brings a physicality that they don't have in midfield, and he's shown that.
Oh, what a dummy there by Paulinho, and he's got Messi down the right-hand side, making his way into the centre. Paulinho wanting it back, Messi going for goal. Stunning stop by the keeper, Denis Suarez. 3-0. Dimitrovic powerless to stop the second shot from Denis Suarez. Great play from Paulinho in the build-up. Good shot from Messi, good save. But it is Barca 3, Eibar 0.
Well, Paulinho and Denis Suarez came on against Getafe at the weekend. Both scored. They then earned a place in Ernesto Valverde's starting 11 for this game, and they're both on the score sheet once again. Not only that, as you've mentioned, Lucas, Paulinho vital in the build-up to this goal. A really, really clever dummy, letting the ball go through to Leo Messi. It's the Argentine shot that's parried into the path of Denis Suarez, and, well, Suarez does the rest, picks up Barca's 3rd goal and a 2nd in 2 games for Denis Suarez. Very impressive stuff from both him and Paulinho. And it's been another excellent performance from Football Club Barcelona. 3 goals, and it's going to be another 3 points.
It certainly has got to feel a wee bit for Dimitrovic. He's twice denied Messi from opportunities like that, pushing the ball away. Looks a lot more comfortable than he does today. And there's a good ball into the centre, and Eibar do have a goal back, and it is Sergio Enrich. A really great pass into the area, just inviting the touch, and the 27-year-old former Numancia man provides it, and Eibar have responded.
Brilliant goal, completely against the run of play. But what about this for a ball in? It was good play in the build-up from Inui, and then it's David Juncker, the fullback who puts in an absolutely stunning ball. It's just asking to be tucked away, but it's a very clever finish. There's a lot still to do.
I saw him arriving before the game. Messi back to Iniesta to Sergio Busquets, and it's slid in. It's Lionel Messi almost out of nothing, and having pulled the goal back, Eibar find themselves 3 behind once again, just 2 minutes after Sergio Busquets' goal, and that is textbook Messi.
Well, if Ernesto Valverde was a little bit worried enough to ask Rakitic and Sergio Roberto to start warming up when Eibar scored that goal, Leo Messi certainly wasn't. He knew that if he had a chance to score another one, he'd give Barcelona that 3-goal cushion once again. It's just so clever. How many players in world football are capable of seeing that gap, of seeing the chance to play the ball between those two defenders and into the corner of the net? There's barely any backlift from Leo Messi. He's falling over as he strikes it, and he finds that. Only ever seen Maradona on TV.
The other end, Eibar looking for a second. Ter Stegen. And here is Messi, full of running, and this time he's got Paulinho running through the centre, allows the ball, just slides it back. Messi just holding off the challenges, and he has got a hat-trick. Could have gone down probably once, if not twice, for a penalty there. Looked like he was being held back, but he knew the match ball was there for the taking, and Barca now running away with it.
Well, this is what we suggested that Eibar would be worried about, certainly Jose Luis Mendilibar, but there's no one that can stop this man. How do you stop Leo Messi from doing that? You can't. It's impossible. From one end to the other, it's a good save from Ter Stegen. Barca get the ball clear. It's really good from Paulinho, and I tell you what, Leo Messi and Paulinho,
as he was on the ground, Paulinho looking to make the run. Messi goes round one, round the other, out wide to Vidal, and he's 4 for Messi. 6 for Football Club Barcelona, and what a wonderfully crafted goal, another wonderfully crafted goal, and this time Alex Vidal. We talked about players on the bench who had a point to prove. He could have gone for goal himself there, Alex Vidal, but what a wonderful return, and Messi with the simplest, well, I say simple from up here, but he made it look simple, across the keeper into the far corner. 4 for Messi, 6 for Barcelona.
Well, he had to adjust his body, Leo Messi, and he does that very well, but you're absolutely right. Alex Vidal does brilliantly. He could so easily have sent this ball across the 6-yard box, but he cut it back for Leo Messi, and as you see, Messi just opens his body and side foots it into the far corner. It's quick thinking from Leo Messi, and a brilliant finish, but very, very good from Alex Vidal. But take it back a few seconds previous, and it was Ivan Rakitic sliding on the floor who cut that ball out.